Now that the winter is setting in, life in our abandoned village is getting more quiet by the day. So what do we do during this time of the year? So the last couple of days, weeks, we have been working a bit more inside because outside is also getting a bit chilly. And we're working on some finishing touches of the kitchen, of the first floor, and working on some doors. Well, just to keep ourselves a bit warm as well. We noticed that when we are cooking on the economic stove, we're missing a bit of workspace to put your salt and pepper, for example, or your olive oil. And we have the leftover from the kitchen, a piece of wood. It's the same as the top of the kitchen, and we are making a kind of a side table next to the economic stove now. It's perfect like this, and nice and matching, and really useful when we're cooking. It has been incredibly silent the last couple of days. I also think the birds are going into a deep winter sleep. The only animals we sometimes hear are the wolves. It's interesting to expose yourself to this big silence and see what it does with you. Do you get restless from it, or can you give in? And silence is not that you lose your tongue. It is only through silence that one can discover something new to talk about. When one of your senses gets less stimulation, your others seem to get more, like you see the colors more deeply of the leaves. And you somehow also smell the earth around you more. We got this beautiful cabbage from our neighbor Filomena, and Carlos making one of his famous stoves. A hot meal when it's a bit chilly is always nice for your tummy. And it is so great that we are only using products that we have cultivated here up in the mountains. So in last week's episode, I showed you I start to work on this drawer, and I've finished one side, and now I'm going to paint this side. And the idea is to make from all the doors on the first floor a theme. So stay tuned for the end result. After I put the first layer of paint on the door, I still saw some scratches and little holes. So unfortunately we had to fill that again, and we sandpapering it now, and then we put the last layer of paint on top, and then it will be perfect. Sometimes you have to be a bit patient in your life. And I have to say, the last years when we slowed down a lot, we're getting more patience. And even a simple job like painting a door, we take more time for it. But it's worth it. Above our house, there's a really bumpy street, but it brings you to the most beautiful place around. It's about a 20-minute drive, and if you reach the top, you're about 1400 meters, a little bit higher. We finished the last bedroom door, so now it's time to put the themes on the doors. We've got a theme for every dorm, and it is nice if people are staying at our house that we can say, oh, you can stay at the forest room or the mushroom room. So that was the idea. This room is the forest room, and it matches really with the style of the room inside, because it has a forest kind of look with all the animals, and the walls are green. The next room is the relax room, and this sleeping fox demonstrates that. This is the mushroom room. It couldn't miss out because we are big fans of wild mushrooms. And the last room, that's our own bedroom, that is obviously the mountain room. During the quiet and silent nights, we are playing more games at the moment. And this is one of the games we got from Carlo's mom. And it is an old-fashioned memory game. I have to say it's quite challenging. A while back I asked Carlo's mom if she could get some old-fashioned games for us to play during the evening. And she was quite smart because she asked around if people had some games laying in the closets which they're not using anymore, or which they want to give away to us. And I have to say we got a really big box, so every night we're discovering another game. Nee, kan dat nou?
Ja, ergens anders. Weer die. Ik blijf die pakken. Ga het zo.
Well, I'm not going to say who won, but it wasn't me. So the last couple of weeks we've been hearing the wolves so many times, and tonight they're busy again. Maybe you can hear them as well. Somebody gave us a really handy tip. If you clean the economic stove where we are cooking on, it heats much better. And I have to say, this person was really, really right. If you see the amount of dirt that's clogging up on the sides of the stove, is really incredible.
Net even de restjes nog eruit halen. Het is allemaal veel te groot.